Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to today's live stream. I see people here already. Thank you so much for logging on and tuning in. I'm Rose. If you don't know me, I'm so happy you're here. We always like to give people a few minutes to join. It's top of the hour right now, but we might have some more people jumping in. Oh, hello. Thank you for the reactions, the hearts. I hope you're all doing great today. It's been really gloomy where I am and kind of rainy, so it's nice and bright out. So hopefully it's a nice day wherever you are too. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Let me know you're here. Connect with everybody. Like I said, we are just going to give people a few minutes to join. Let me know. Hello, hello. Let me know if the audio is okay today. It was a little funky last week. So also I've got my little screen here. So just checking out the chat. I'm gonna add a little note. Okay, audio's good. Awesome. Thank you so much. We're gonna pin this. We're gonna do a little of this. Perfect, perfect. Okay. We'll give people a little bit more time. So I'm very excited for today's practice. Again, these Saturdays are a little hit or miss. There's a lot going on in the fall all the time. So I'll mention this at the end too, but I am planning on doing some midweek, weekday, and weeknight practices as well starting next week. So that should be good. Okay, hello. I see more people joining. We're just giving everybody a little bit of time to join the stream, to hop on, and then we're going to begin. We've got a full session today. Should be good. All right. And I think we are good to go. I'm going to swap out this message now really quick. If you are watching the replay of this class, hello, thank you so much for watching. All right, let's swap this in. So if people join, they know that they can jump in and catch up wherever we are. So if they're joining later, grab a seat. Let's replace that. Okay, great. Oh, thank you so much for more reactions. I appreciate it. All right, why don't we go ahead and get started? So, hello again. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Rose, if you don't know, and I am the founder of and woman behind Zenroca, Breathwork and Meditation. I do these live streams to share just that, breathwork and meditation, with those who want and need these practices. So we rest, we reset, we relax. We also learn and grow here. So yeah, let's jump into it. Go ahead and make sure you're sitting in an upright position today. We're going to be sitting up. Also, there is a little bit of noise outside, so if anybody hears anything and it's particularly distracting, please let me know. I'm going to keep an eye on the chat. Hopefully it's getting drowned out. So like I was saying, we're going to be meditating today, doing some breath work. Make sure you're in a comfortable position. We're going to be sitting up today, so we won't be lying down. If you're able to sit upright, that would be preferred. As always, I invite you to join this practice as you are. We'll take a deep breath in and exhale and enjoy this journey as we go on it. Before we begin, our 3 quick but very important reminders. The first is that this is a gift to your mind, body, and soul. So make sure you're in an environment safe and comfortable to do this practice. That includes setting aside anything that may ping, ding, or ring if possible. Second, I'll be on the screen guiding you through the practice, but you do not have to watch me throughout the practice. I will be inviting you to close your eyes or leave them slightly closed or slightly open if that's more comfortable. And last, of course, Um, do what you can. This is not competitive work. I will not be giving out gold stars at the end of this. Everybody gets a gold star. We'll say that. But do what you can, listen to your body, and remember that you are allowed to let go and simply be. So, with that, let's begin with our posture and breath preparation. Go ahead, take that comfortable seated position. Either sit with your legs crossed today. Looks like Cage is giving himself a gold star. He'll still get one at the end, but I like that. Put yourself in a comfortable position with your legs crossed. Or if you're sitting in a seat like this or on a bed or a couch, sit upright and make sure in either case that your knees are lower than your hips. So tilted, your knees are lower and tilting your hips forward. This is going to straighten your spine. You might feel a pretty instant difference when you take that position. And it will ease strain on your lower back, which is always a nice thing. That's really good. So to do this, you can sit forward like I just did on the edge of your seat, and then kind of drop your knees down so they're lower than your hips. Or you can sit up and forward by putting a bolster or a blanket or pillows underneath you and propping yourself up a bit with those. If you're not sure how to achieve all of this, you can simply just make sure you're comfortable. That's fine. So with our hands, we're going to place them on our thighs or our knees. Or if you want, you can stack your hands in your lap and cup them like so. All right, now go ahead and close your eyes, or if you're more comfortable, leave them slightly open. And we're going to take 3 deep grounding breaths to start. So go ahead and inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. And exhale. Deep exhale, full exhale. And one last deep inhale in. And suspend here a little bit. Hold it and exhale. Move your body a little bit. If you want to do some gentle stretches, you can go back and forth a little. Move around. Whatever feels comfortable to you. And as you do this, go ahead and start to check in with your mind and your body. So you don't need to do anything different. You don't need to adjust anything. You're simply observing right now, just noticing. Just see how your body feels. If you find yourself thinking a lot, maybe about the past, the present, or even this moment right now, that is okay. Thoughts are normal. Let your thoughts float around, say what they have to say, and then move on. Our minds are designed to think, so your mind just might be doing what minds do, and that's all right. So continue to observe without judgment, without expectation. Notice your breath. Is it fast or slow? Is it shallow or deep? Do you feel warmth or coldness as you breathe in and out? Notice your body. Is it relaxed or tense? Maybe a little restless? Take a moment here and allow the worlds within and around you to slow down. Right. So today we'll be practicing a few different things. But the first will be a progressive relaxation. It's a meditation called Kaya Sthayam. It's a yogic meditation, a practice that's often considered a pre-meditation practice and a wonderful way to prepare for a longer meditation session. Kaya meaning physical body, and Sthayam meaning still or steady translates then to still body or body steadiness. This practice can also be referred to as body steadiness meditation. As with many practices, sometimes they have multiple names. Stillness is considered the foundation of concentration in the yogic tradition. So once the body is steady, the mind can follow. Our practice today won't be as long as a traditional practice to master this technique, which is often about 30 minutes. But instead, we'll be practicing this for a short while to help you calm the body and mind and to experience the technique before moving on to today's breathwork practice. If you'd like to hold a longer session, if you'd like me to do that using this technique, let me know in the chat or in the comments. Okay, so now to begin, in your upright position, make sure that your spine is straight, hands resting on your knees, thighs, or in your lap. Begin by affirming to yourself, I will stay as still as possible for this practice. This might be challenging, and that's okay. Our bodies are dynamic, and so are our minds. So every day might be a little bit different. Might be easier or harder tomorrow if you were to practice this. But generally, over time, if you continue to do this, it will become easier. So first, become aware again of the feeling of your body. Visualize what your body looks like as you sit here. Visualize it in your mind's eye as if you are looking at your body in a mirror. So see yourself from the outside. Visualize first your feet. Visualize your legs and up to your hips, your stomach, continuing up your chest and around to your shoulders. Visualize your arms and how they look, whether they're on your thighs or in your lap. Your hands and the placement of your fingers. Visualize your neck, your head, and your face. Become aware of your body. Picturing your body now from the front, like that mirror reflection. And now picture how your body looks from the right side. And now the left side. And from the back. Explore this perspective that we don't consider often. This isn't a way that we see ourselves very often. So it might be a little different. Now, become very aware of any sensations within your body. We're going to explore sensations, subtle and strong. Is your body warm or cold? Do you notice any pain or discomfort anywhere? Any lightness or heaviness in your body? Continue to breathe. Notice the most subtle feeling within. The tiniest of sensations. And now we're going to find the opposite with the strongest feelings within. Is there anything particularly noticeable happening within your body as you become aware of your sensations? Next, we're going to scan through the body. So staying still, affirming stillness in each part of the body will combine the two shorter practices that we just did within this practice. So first, as you stay still, bring all of your awareness down into your feet. Focus your attention on them and affirm to yourself that they are still and steady. You don't need to do anything differently. You don't need to change anything. Just focus and affirm that they are still and steady. Visualize them and notice the sensations within them. Do you notice any heat or coolness? Can you feel any energy flowing through them? Next, we'll bring our awareness to our legs. As you sit in your meditative posture, affirm that your legs are still and steady. Maintaining that stillness, become aware of any sensations in your legs, any lightness or heaviness. Get in touch with how they're feeling. You can focus on one, the other, both at the same time. Continue to breathe. As we move on to our hips and our pelvis. So again, affirming that this area of your body is still and steady. Feel any sensations in this area of your body, whether that be warmth or coolness, heaviness, lightness. And now we'll move up to our chest and our torso. So with this section, affirm that these areas are still and steady, apart from the movement of your breath. Feel the sensations of your chest and torso. Feel the sensations of them moving as you breathe, as well as the subtleties around the breath. Wonderful. So next, bring your awareness to your shoulders and your arms. Affirm that your shoulders and arms are still and steady. Feeling any sensations happening in these areas. Lightness, heaviness. Oh my goodness. You've got a little commotion outside. I'd be shocked if you can't hear it. But this is also a good reminder that breathwork and meditation can be done anywhere under almost any conditions. So I'm a big advocate for taking these practices out into the real world. We're not always sitting in silence. Thank you, Jade. Okay, I think they're gone. It's just a little extra, a little bonus challenge to go with today's practice. Can we meditate listening to intense commotion in the background? Yes, we can. Okay, so let's go back to our arms. Resetting, we'll breathe in and focus your attention on your arms and your shoulders, affirming that they are still and steady and noticing any sensations within. So, again, you don't have to do anything differently. You don't have to change anything. Just notice how they feel, the temperature of them, the air around them, any cool sensations, any warmth, lightness, heaviness, any tension. And now we're going to bring our attention down to our hands and our fingers. So, staying still, affirm that your hands and your fingers are still and steady. Feel the sensations within them. Can you feel a subtle flow of energy moving through them? Just feel. Perhaps there is a cool flow or a warm pulse or sensation. Areas like this, you can focus on both of your hands at the same time. Or if you want to bring your focus in to the most detailed of areas, you can focus on one hand at a time, each finger individually. It's up to you. And next, we'll become aware of our neck and our head. So again, affirming to yourself that your neck and your head are still and steady. Feeling any sensations that arise, any tightness, any heaviness or lightness. And now we'll bring our attention to our entire body. So feel your full body now. We've gone from our toes all the way up to the top of our head. Become aware of the weight of your body supported by the seat beneath you, the structure or structures below that, and the earth beneath that. Breathing, affirm that your full body from head to toe is still and steady. Sense that your body is as a mountain, feeling a sense of strength and steadiness. Know that you are grounded and secure. You can imagine roots flowing down from your legs deep into the earth, and the top of your head extending your body high into the sky above. Continue this focus on your entire body. Wonderful. Next, we're going to shift into awareness of our breath. So we're going to feel our breath within our body. Feel each inhale as your body fills with life. Sometimes it's referred to as life breath. And feel each exhale as the body releases what it no longer needs. Spend a moment here, breathing in and out through the nose or mouth. In. Notice how areas of your body might shift and change with each inhale and exhale. Last deep inhale in and exhale, returning to your breath. your rhythm, your cadence. Okay, now feel free to start gently moving your body. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes, and then slowly, gently open your eyes after all that stillness and steadiness. Great. So, the purpose of this practice was to bring a sense of stillness and steadiness to the physical body. You can practice this meditation often to increase your ability to remain still and steady for deeper meditations, like I said before, or simply to enter a greater state of peace and calm if and when you need it. So, this is a great practice to do really anytime. You can vary the length, like we did today. We made it a little shorter than a typical mastering of this practice. And now, with that, we are going to move on to our dedicated breathwork practice. So, let's prepare for a practice that balances the mind and body. Today, we're going to be doing a practice called boxed breathing. It's a classic. You might have done it before, and it actually goes by many different names. So, some people refer to it as 4x4, equal breathing, four square, square breathing, and so on. Lots of different titles for this. As I demonstrate this technique, you'll see that boxed breathing is appropriately named for its structure and cadence. To practice one cycle of this technique, you'll complete 4 steps. The first is a breath in. So we'll start right here. The second, this is the breath in. The second step is a hold. The third step is a breath out. And the fourth step is another hold. So as we can see, box breathing. To keep things really simple, we'll do a count of 4 for each step. So again, 4 points, 4 counts, 4 steps. Keep in mind that everyone's natural breathing pace or rhythm is different. So if the pace that we're going today is a little hard to maintain, especially when we're holding, do what you can and adjust as needed. These practices, while a bit challenging, should not be distressing. So the more you practice, the easier they will become. All right, so listen to your body, do what you can. One cycle is called a round, and we're going to complete 10 rounds. So if you're ready, let's begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3. Again. And in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And hold. And in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold again, 3, 4. And in, hold, exhale, and hold. Again and in, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold again, 2, 3, 4. In and hold and out and hold and in and hold. Exhale, hold, and again, inhale, hold, exhale, hold again, and inhale, hold here, exhale, hold. One more time, in, hold, exhale, And last hold, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and breathe, returning to your breath. Take a moment now to feel your body again. Has it changed? What sensations and subtleties do you notice after completing those 10 rounds? Also, if you were yawning during that, that's totally fine. I didn't now, but I practiced this the other night, and sometimes when we take these deep and intentional breaths, our bodies get more oxygen than they're used to when we're going about our day to day. So when they get a little bit, they want more. So if you started yawning, that's totally, totally fine. I'd like to do some videos on what's actually happening in our bodies as we're doing these breathwork and meditation practices. Scott, yeah, it's common. It happens all the time. So just let it happen. Your brain is asking for air. So, uh, yeah. Okay. Anyway, all right. We are just about at 20 minutes for the bulk of our practice in today's live stream. So I am going to wrap up that whole portion of it. Thank you so much for joining today. Thank you for those of you who have been turning in regularly. I'm enjoying doing these weekly live streams. And like I said at the beginning, I will be starting to add weekday and weeknight streams to help accommodate, thank you for the hearts, more schedules and offering these things during kind of for many, the most stressful parts of the week, kind of like the middle of what's going on. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to stay on for just a little bit in case there are any additional questions or comments or notes or anything like that. I'd love to hear from anybody that went through these practices, how you are feeling now, if there's anything that is particularly enjoyable or surprising doing these practices. Um, yeah. If you have to hop off now, I understand. Be sure on your way out to like, share, subscribe. It helps other people find this channel and these resources, which is really great. And I appreciate you tuning in. As always, you can find out more about Zenroca and my offerings for individual, group, and team services and offerings at zenroca.com, zenroca.com. There are links in the description, as always, of course. Yeah, let's see. Was it hard for anyone to sit still today, or was it pretty easy? The steadiness, body steadiness meditation, I like to call it sitting in stillness. Like I said before, it can be somewhat easy and it can be really challenging sometimes. I have a lot of energy today. I'm not sure why. And I had to make sure that almost fell asleep. Yeah. Ah, yes, Aiden. It can be a little tough, especially when we're doing things during the day and then all of a sudden we're just holding our bodies still. And sometimes people find that when the body is still, then their mind really starts going, which again is normal. That's what our minds do. But the longer that we sit in these practices, they are called practices for a reason because they really do take practice, as cliche as that might be. But we have to just continue to stay in these positions and working through these practices, and all of a sudden what seems like maybe tense or heaviness within us and around us becomes cleared out. It starts to dissolve, and all of a sudden it becomes easier to sit and to start observing things. And he enjoys the lying on the floor meditation. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. We'll do that again. We're doing a lot of different meditations every week, but we'll return to different ones, and that'll be one that we'll do again. There are a few different versions of that meditation also, so keep an eye out for that. Maybe we'll do that one really soon again. We'll do another version of it. Yeah, and almost falling asleep, that's pretty normal too. Yeah, when you're that still, you're almost signaling to yourself that it's time for bed, which is why sitting up for this one is a good idea. But wonderful. Well, again, thank you so much, everyone. Um, like I said, we'll continue with these different versions of these streams. Returning viewers, if you're here now or you're watching the replay of this, please let me know if you have a favorite practice or meditation so far. I know, Aiden, you really like the lying on the floor meditation, that body scan. That's a good one. Um, and I'm going to wrap up for today. So, keeping things pretty short for these Saturday streams. Thank you again so much for joining. Again, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to breathe, be a kind person, take care of the earth, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.